Well, it doesn't come much more iconic than Yankee Stadium, the home of the New York Yankees, and once, very briefly, the home of Andoni Iraola when he played his football in New York for New York City FC. It's the second game of Liverpool's pre-season. The first, a winning trip to Nashville and a victory over Premier League opposition in Sunderland. Tonight, well, it's perhaps football's big story, and certainly one of the big stories in America, given the amount of viewers that the TV documentary has had in Wrexham with their Hollywood ownership. Tonight, of course, they are a championship side going up against the might of Liverpool. Well, there is rotation, of course, from the starting 11 the other night, but Lewis Kumas, who came on and scored, of course, in Nashville, does get the start up front alongside young Josh Arbe and Callum Scanlon. And Dominic Szoboszlai and Trey Neoni, so impressive in Nashville when they came on, will anchor the Liverpool midfield tonight. Again, there are problems at the heart of the defence, but Ifeanyi Ndukwe really did impress the other night. And many of these will become household names in the months and the years to come by the documentaries that are made, but in Ollie Rothborn and Sam Smith, Wrexham do carry a real threat up front. The likes of Paul Mullin have gone now, they've moved on, and the tale now is to be made by the likes of Smith and Kayla Dunn and Rathbone and Bailey Cadamartri, who's on the bench for them tonight. But Wrexham start the season as not exactly firm favourites for promotion, but a side that is hotly tipped to challenge for a place in the Premier League. Well, that's a lovely ball that's played on towards Josh Arbe, and Danny Ward is able to make the save. What a chance that was for the 16-year-old to make quite the start in his first start for Liverpool.
Well, first opportunity of the game goes to Liverpool, and it really should have ended it with a goal, to be quite honest with you.
That's Neoni. Again, stepping in with the challenge. Smith able to help it back towards Callum Doyle at one, and this is Lewis Kumas. Well, he doesn't need asking twice. Danny Ward, the former Liverpool goalkeeper, having to thrust himself across his goal.
Phil Parkinson, he's done exceptionally well to get Wrexham to where they are. Can he take them one more step? That's the dream, that's the goal.
Touch for Elliott, lovely take. Kumas, Scanlon. Danny Ward makes the save. It's Kumas. And he flags up anyway.
Well, again, Liverpool utilising that space between the lines. It's Harvey Elliott that comes in a central position, and that pass there, well, he just goes a little bit too early, does young Scanlon.
And that's a ball towards Smith. Mamadashvili able to come and gather.
Well, could have possibly been offside. Mamadashvili, he's a big obstacle when he comes out like that.
The Scanlon's been run out of the ball there.
He just showed a little bit of like naivety there, like young Scanlon, like trying to do something in an area where if you do lose it, well, you get sometimes often punished, especially in the Premier League.
That's a nice piece of skill. The shot in the end was asking just a bit too much to come back from Davies Kayla Dunn.
Yeah, he gets a little bit of the bounce of the ball, Kayla Dunn, but he takes full advantage of it.
Well, it's given away by Ndukwe. Helped on by Smith, looking for Rathbone. It's a really good read to cut the ball out. Here comes Dominic Szoboszlai. He's turned on the after jets there. Kumas's run. The screams are more from the crowd than from the players about a potential foul.
The referee did have a look over to his assistant on that far side. I don't think it was a penalty in all fairness.
Well, cross was well read and dealt with by Ndukwe.
Well, he came out and then he got himself back in, did the youngster.
James with the corner, met by Doyle, and it was straight at Mamadashvili. Needed to be as well. Comfortable save for Liverpool's goalkeeper. Ball will fall down. That was looking for Kayla Dunn. Comes out to O'Brien. That's Thomason with the cross. It's a good ball as well. And it was one of those that you just had to stab at and hope at and try to get there. It's exactly what Ryan Longman tried to do. Couldn't quite get it back towards the goal. Find Dominic Szoboszlai. Soboslai's take. And moving at pace, Tsimikas. Kumas getting the shot away, but was well charged down. Szoboszlai. Well, he lit up the night in Nashville with a screamer, and but for a deflection, he might have had another one there. Nice take and twist by Kayla Dunn. They've lost the momentum, they've lost the ball as well. Here come Liverpool again. It's Kumas, it's Elliott, and Ward is called upon to make the save.
Does really well, Harvey Elliott. Difficult ball to take there. And a little cut back by Kumas, finding Harvey Elliott on the edge of the box, and well, he's got a lot to do to get that on target, Harvey Elliott.
And from one iconic sporting venue, it's off to another at the weekend when they take on Leeds United at Soldier Field, the home of the Chicago Bears. That's Szoboszlai with the hit. And that's well saved again by Danny Ward. Didn't quite get hold of it.
Lovely first touch, just sets it up beautifully to get a strike on goal.
It's nicely on the set. A little bit of space wide left as the ball was delivered, looking for Kakache, and then the save by Mamadashvili. Got to see it from a long way away. And still had to deal with it.
Well, you see so often players cutting in on that right foot, getting the shot off. Comfortable save.
Ball ready again. It's a good layup for Szoboszlai. Now Ngumoha. Deflection and in. They just backed off Rio Ngumoha and paid the ultimate price. Liverpool get their goal, and lighting up New York City is Rio Ngumoha.
Well, it's a massive slice of luck, but what you have to say is he does ask questions, Rio Ngumoha, doesn't he? He's direct, he picks the ball up, he wants to go at people. And when you're in areas like where he finds himself here, why not? And it causes defenders all sorts of problems. You can see there, backing off, right inside their 18-yard box, and that just invites the shot. And yes, he gets a bit fortunate, but yeah, you deserve your luck really there.
If you were to go from here to where the World Cup final was played, you'd have to cross over 2 rivers, Manhattan, and work your way all the way over to to New Jersey. It's a bit of a trek. It's not actually that far, it's just a bit of a trek. Dobson with the corner. It's a free header in the end, arriving from deep at the 6-yard line.
It's Cleworth that gets his head on it, isn't it?
Liverpool have their goal through this man, Rio Ngumoha, albeit via the aid of a big deflection. Ts&Cs, right, making the jump in the end. It's the defender who puts the ball wide, Lewis Brunt, and he puts it a whisker wide of an own goal.
Well, it's a lovely little ball, isn't it, by Ts&Cs.
Nice little step to come away by James. That's a decent ball as well, which is very well delivered. And it's a great chance for Kiefer Moore that's put over the top.
Well, they work it really well down the left-hand side, do Wrexham. Creates the opportunity.
It's a little careless from Curtis Jones. It is well seized upon. Little ball that's threaded through, and that's Moore. Ts&Cs in the way. Wrexham still trying to find themselves an equaliser in the little time that remains. It will be a foul and a free kick.
Well, this is certainly an advantage that they have, I think. But they can get good delivery into the box.
Everyone by the goalkeeper forward for Wrexham. It's going to need retrieving. Jeremy Frimpong did enough, and in doing enough there means that Liverpool have done enough tonight in New York City. And once again the star, the Ts, Rio Ngumoha, shining bright. Yes, it took a deflection on the way through, but it was his shot that was going goal bound that got a touch on the way through. And Liverpool complete their night in the Big Apple with a victory, just as they did in Nashville the other night. Wrexham, healthy opposition, but it's another win for Andoni Iraola. Liverpool 1, Wrexham 0.